Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about what to do this weekend here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, kind of going over the new festival again, or I guess week 4 of the Go Festival, and what you should be spending your pieces on, how you're going to be able to get pieces this weekend and also throughout this week, and just what you should focus your efforts on this weekend here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get on to it and let's start off the video. We'll start, I guess, just by going over the challenges that dropped yesterday on Friday, starting with these Conquerors challenges for a free Conquerors 10 box. Got 6 of them, and if you complete all 6 of them, you do get a free 10-pack box, one of 2 free 10-pack boxes that you can get this weekend here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, keep in mind, these are unsellable 10 boxes as per normal, and they're non-deluxe, which means you have a 3.1% chance of pulling anything higher than a dark matter. Now, you have a 28.9% chance of pulling a dark matter, and the rest of it is going to be obviously lower than dark matter, but I don't know. Overall, it could be worse. I guess the odds could probably be worse overall. They're not great, but they could be a little worse, I guess. I don't know. I think they're pretty terrible still. I mean, 3.1% chance of pulling anything outside of the bottom 4 cards in the drop is pretty terrible, but I pulled a couple hundred overalls last week, so maybe this week will be the same. Who knows? I'll open up my 10 boxes either later today or tomorrow, but who knows? You could always pull Yao. It is theoretically possible. Now, with that being said, I don't think that's going to happen because Yao is super duper rare. The pack weight was doing its thing with this Yao Ming card, although there are now 5 of them on the auction house. There were a lot less of them earlier today, so maybe he's popping out of packs a little bit more now, or maybe just more people are opening packs. I don't know. Either way, that is the first thing you have this weekend. Yeah, you can see. Look at the pack weight for Scotty Barnes versus Yao. There's twice as many Scotties on the market. So that's the first thing, is those challenges. You have win triple threat game by 10 points or more, win a clutch time game by 12 points or more, make 15 3-pointers with 100 overall players over multiple games. Not 100 overall or higher, but 100 overall specifically. Get 1 triple double with an invincible player, 4 dunks and 3 rebounds with a player in a game, and play a triple threat park or triple threat online game. Don't gotta win it, just gotta play it. Realistically here, you're looking at, I mean, 1 clutch time game, 1 triple threat game, and I would say to get the triple double, probably not gonna be able to get that in either of those 2 other games. So you're gonna look at probably 1 domination game, and you can pretty much knock this out in 1 triple threat online game as well. And 4 games to get this done. So it's less than an hour of grinding to complete this challenge group. Really not too bad at all. And additionally, they dropped this GOAT challenge, or a Conquerors GOAT piece challenges, which is 5 challenges to complete as well. Also really easy challenges. 20 points, shoot 50% from the field or better with a Conquerors player in a game. 100 points with Conquerors players over multiple games. 3 blocks and steals with Conquerors players over multiple games. 30 assists and rebounds with Conquerors players over multiple games, and win 5 games using 3 or more Conquerors players. Really, you can get 3 of these 5 games done, as well as the rest of these challenges done, just from using 3 Conquerors players in all of the lineups that you're using for this. Outside of maybe the park game, you might not want to play the park game with 3 Conquerors players if you're trying to win it, but you probably could still if you want to do that as well. That would give you, I guess, 4 if you do wind up winning that game anyway. But either way, at worst, I mean, literally just use Conquerors players and all the offline grinding for the 10 box as well. You'll get these challenges done as well, and then play 2 more offline games and finish this last 2 challenges. And I mean, again, I think you can complete both of these challenge groups in less than an hour of grinding. Like, it really is not hard at all to complete this stuff, and that's good. I mean, obviously, I'm not opposed to that at all. Not to mention, we will additionally, for King of the Court today, if you play your King of the Court games, you can, if you get top 50%, get an additional GOAT event piece. If you got top 10%, you can get 2 additional GOAT event pieces, and if you get top 1%, you get 3 GOAT event pieces. If you win King of the Court, you get a million VC, a invincible option pack, and 5 GOAT event pieces. But unless you are, I still don't know who Greek DPOY is, by the way, but unless you're Greek DPOY, Ebans, Ty, or Splash, pretty good chance you're probably not winning King of the Court from what I have seen. And so I don't know. There are still pieces there, 1 to 3, depending on how good you are and how much you want to play and all that. I'll go ahead and just get the one probably from top 50%, win a couple games King of the Court tomorrow while I'm recording, while I'm getting stuff done, and get that finished, grab that other piece. And then additionally, they will be dropping more challenges later on this week on Monday and Wednesday for another GOAT piece in each of those challenge groups. So that makes a minimum of, if you get top 50% anyway, 4 GOAT pieces. And then the 5th GOAT piece, obviously, will be on Sunday with the 5-game win streak in Triple Threat Park. So pretty standard stuff. I will say, I know some people get annoyed by the predictability of content, and I think there is some valid criticism there, but it is kind of nice to know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You can kind of plan accordingly because you're aware of what the content structure is probably going to look like. I'm not as concerned, honestly, with the consistency of the content as I am that I wish the content was better. If it was consistently the same every single week in terms of the structure, but it was quality content, I wouldn't be frustrated. Nobody gets frustrated about a schedule. People are frustrated about a schedule of mediocrity, which is kind of what we have right now. But that being said, you can get, again, up to 7 free GOAT event pieces just from doing the grinds that they drop, getting top 1% in King of the Court, and getting your 5-game win streak. That'll get you 7. Top 10% plus all those other things will get you 6. Top 50% plus all those other things will get you 5. And then, of course, for every 10 showdown wins, 15 triple threat park wins, 10 salary cap wins, I think 15 domination wins, 30 triple threat offline breakout games. Like, you do get an additional GOAT piece because you need 30 gold pieces for each additional GOAT piece. So if there's any players you want from the festival, you can do the math and try to figure out what you need to do to get them. That being said, anybody passed about Derrick Rose, Mayu, Michael Richardson is going to be a ridiculous amount of grinding. I mean, even D Rose, even if you get all the other free ones, it's still going to be a pretty substantial amount of grinding. So these players really aren't grindable besides Ty Lue. D Rose kind of, Michael Richardson, I guess. The other 3, I mean, other 4, I should say. Other 5, actually. If you're getting any of these guys, you're probably spending money to do it, unless you are truly a psycho, because the amount of grinding you will have to do to get these cards for free is pretty extraordinary. But the good part about it is that you do have this exchange right here for Invincible Kevin McHale, who every single person damn near doing this festival should be getting. I can say every single person, but most of them. If you don't have this card and you need a small forward at all, this card should absolutely be in your lineup. He's one of the better small forwards in my team. Elite card and 60 gold pieces, aka 2 GOAT pieces, is not a very high price to pay for that. If you want any of these other players, go ahead and snag them as well. This 100 overall premium option pack isn't bad. You can get guys like LeBron, Wemby, Big Z, etc. There's a lot of other good 100 overalls as well. I could go on, but there's a bunch of good 100 overalls you could potentially get. A lot of bad ones too, but if you want to spend 2 more GOAT pieces on that, you definitely could. The other ones from the 100 overall premium pack down to this 95 plus premium pack, I probably would pass on personally, but I would go ahead and get this 10 box. Again, it's only a 3.1% chance per pack of something higher than a dark matter, but again, it does happen, and I've seen people pull crazy GOAT cards and stuff, some of the best cards out of the game out of this 10 bucks. So I'd recommend getting that done as well. And then I always think the Legend Badge option pack and the Legend Badge, I do believe personally that these are definitely worth getting as well, because Legend Badges are nice. Add them on to players on your team, whatever the case may be, to soup up your guys here in endgame. So for me, again, my focus, just like last week, is going to be on getting Kevin McHale, as well as the 10 box and Legend Badges, and that is going to be my focus for this festival this week in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. With that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.